happen overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built the sing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA 4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my shows. Thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, estoy frequently matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC, lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico, Tommy el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. On my way, I ain't built this in a day, but you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
thinking that it happened overnight, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Mahomes got to throw on this first play. This one finds Kelsey. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Completes this one to Rice. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They're running again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm, he gets it again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Up and good from Blankenship. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Thomas. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Done. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11. Shot.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Just set. 11.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
11 mighty. Shot.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left.
Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
You're set up at the 35 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Handoff headed left. It's Abanikanda. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Abanikanda. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Chiefs. With it, 3rd and 2. Running once more with a body conduct. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete.
Gotta go.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
11 MT tanks. 11 MT tanks.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's on the move. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
On one, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Hey, you gotta keep...
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 36-yard line.
11.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11. 12.
That defense can't stop you.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has the downfield work in the left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. 2nd and 3. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On one, ready?
Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
11 MT, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape.
Here's Burrow. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow to the air now. Intercepted in the end zone. Joshua Williams has it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. That one on the offense, but declined, so we will indeed head to halftime. And on to Orlando for our halftime report from Jonathan Coachman. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Now Burrow. He finds Slayton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Burrow. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Second and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll try the left side with Orangemadeusa. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Orangemadeusa gets it going right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Orangemadeusa will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Shotgun handoff to Orangemadeusa. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
12. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our third quarter with him picking himself up after that sack.
Chiefs 17, Bengals nothing.
Offense to the line for second down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11. 11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
28 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
12.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
11 mighty. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings
11
up
Thomas.
2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
They are throwing it again. This one's caught. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Orangemadeusa. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Orangemadeusa now up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Orangemadeusa. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And there was really nowhere to go there, just a small push to the 37. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down right along the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Chiefs nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. First and 10 now from the 30. Now again to Orangemadeusa. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. the gun. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
11.
34-yard line.
Another try following the sack. On target to his man Higgins. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
11 MC. 11 MC.
3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. 11. 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Cincinnati.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outside.